Hi everybody, welcome back to Total Expression. I am Paulette and thank you for joining me once again today in what I call soil therapy. Soil, yes, as in dirt. Today I am going to transform my baby, my plant baby, the pothos, into plant pots. And I turn the camera here, I received my baby from my Aunt Valencia several years ago, and it grew and grew. I've trimmed it and put those trimmings in water, and they are ready to be planted. Now, I have planted several of them before, so you can see those two pots I have planted previously. And so today we are going to plant some more, which are these guys in the water. So as you can see, they are ready to be planted. It doesn't take a lot. It takes the dirt, which I have here, the plant pots, glove if you want one, and shovel if you need. But you can also use your hands, right? So that's the point of soil therapy, is also to get your hands dirty. Now today I'm going to use my gloves, and I got these from the dollar store. They are absolutely cool because they're like water resistant, and so that allows me to dip my hand, get my hand wet without actually getting my hands wet, right? And so here I am getting ready to plant. So what I have some plant pots. I have one with a drainage and one without a drainage. According to the expert, always get a pot that have a drainage and also with the ability so you can pour the water in the bottom versus just all the way on top. Now, if you have a pot that have no drainage, well, what you do is get some rocks and put them at the bottom, and that will give it a little lift and keep the water from settling under and rotting in your soil. You don't want that. So we are going to get stuck in, and we're going to plant my pothos. And the first thing I'm going to do is, in this pot, I'm going to put some soil, and I use the shovel simply because it gives me more soil in the pot than my little hands. As you could tell, I have very little hands, and they can only pick up so much soil, and we don't want to be here all day. So what I've done is I've put the soil in, and I kind of made like a little hole just so I can take the plant and put the roots in where I made the hole. Okay, so there's quite a bit of them in here, and I have to pull them out gently because I don't want to break the soil. I'm sorry, the roots. You don't want to break the roots. And so I'm going to take off this little dead piece right here because we don't need that. And then we're going to stick it in where I made that little hole. So once I've done that, what I'm going to do now is feed the pot with some more soil. So I'm going to put the soil around the root, right? Because we want to make sure that's covered. So when we're doing the nourishment, that's covered. Now, because I have room, what I'm going to probably do is like I did with the others, I'm going to add another one. So I've made another hole, and I'm going to take this other baby, and I'm going to put him in there. I'm going to make another hole a little bit deeper. And I'm going to put that soil in there just so it can have some roots. And then I'm going to feed again the soil around the plant, right? Because we want to make sure that we're able to cover the roots. So when we put the water in, when we're giving it some nourishments, yes, some plant food, that it's able to seep in and everything is able to get some. And so I'm going to put that in there, nice and sturdy. We're gonna cover them all the way up. And I kind of like to use my hand and pat it down a little bit, but not too tight. You don't want to like squeeze the dirt too much, but I do pat it down just so I can see how much soil I have. And now I'm gonna add a little bit more for good measure, right? And so in literally a few minutes, I have repotted my plant, and I am so excited. Now, once you've done your replot, and you can repot any plant that you want, just make sure you have the right vessel and the right tools. And once you've done that, then give it some water. Now for the pothos, it doesn't like a lot of water. So I will water him today, and then I probably won't water him again for another three days, just to give it a little time. And I also found that the pothos don't like a lot of heat. Like, it'll take the sunshine, but it doesn't like a lot of, like, heat from your vent. So I kind of keep it here where it can get the sunlight, but still have a little coolness in it from the house. So thank you for joining me in my soil therapy. Now I've got several more to plant, and I hope that you will have a splendid day. If you have no plants, I recommend getting some. I know some people think they don't have a green thumb, but get a cactus. You only have to do minimal thing with that, but then it's still some greenery, some Mother Nature in your house. I thank you for joining me in my soil therapy. It helps me, and I hope it helps you. And until we meet next time, I hope you have a splendid day. Again, remember, we're still in a pandemic, so do wash your hands, social distance, and wear your mask. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you go ahead and do that now so you can get notification of the next video. Now, this is total expression, so we find many ways of expressing ourselves, and stay tuned. I might find another. So I love you, and I thank you, and may God bless you. Stay safe. Until next time. Ta-ta.